How's it going, everyone? Bear with me. I'm driving, so I'm not going to be staring at the camera. I know. I said I was going to do daily videos, and since I've started this job, I've been lucky to get one video, a week? And now it's been almost 2 weeks since my last video, maybe more because of the holidays. Yeah. Big setback for the holidays. I pretty much threw my whole diet out the window for the holidays. I mean, with my sister's cooking and all the good food, I definitely indulged. I tried not to overindulge, but I did indulge. My sister's Swedish meatballs with egg noodles, oh, so good. And then the following night, she made ham with bacon wrapped asparagus and a Brussels sprout casserole. Wasn't a fan of the casserole. I can't do Brussels sprouts. It's the texture. And mashed taters. So definitely indulge there with the ham and the bacon wrapped asparagus, which was delicious, but believe it or not, healthy. And then, of course, mashed taters. And then Christmas Day, cinnamon rolls. And then when I went to my brother's house in Chesapeake, Virginia, it was nothing but finger food that was good, but not necessarily good for you. Not their fault. I could have chose to, go whole keto with the stuff they were making, because there were keto options, but no, my fat ass decided to indulge. But it was only, I'm using a major thinking error here. It was justification, and it's the holidays. You can afford to indulge. No, I should have stayed with my diet. Should have, but I definitely let temptation get the best of me. So much good food. And then, of course, I do apologize for not doing daily videos like I said I would. The thing is I completely forgot what it's like to drive over the road and how much time I really have whenever I stop for my 10 hours off. And for those who don't know, me as a CDL driver, I am limited to 14 hours total on-duty time for the day as well, but I can drive for no more than 11. And once I drive for my 11 hours, I'm done. I can't go any further. And then once I stop for the night, I have 10 hours before I can get going again. And when you have time-sensitive loads, every minute counts. I cannot stress that enough. Every minute counts. So by the time I pull into a truck stop, depending on, I admit I've been going one or 2 days without taking a shower, because sometimes you get into a truck stop, and by the time you get into the truck stop, you got to find a parking spot. And with this ELD mandate that happened a couple years ago, finding truck parking anywhere is almost impossible at certain time at the time of day that I've been pulling over. I know, easier said than done. Well, just get started earlier. You don't understand. Even at noon in the middle of the day, certain truck stops are still plumb full. And with you pulling in and finding a parking spot and backing into your parking spot, eating something, then you find yourself with 30 minutes to take a shower. And with truck stops being plumb full by the time you pull in, which some truck stops only having 3 showers, you could be waiting upwards to 2 hours. And that has happened to me in the last month. Hey, what's the wait on the showers? About 4 hours. Man, I'm going to be asleep by then. So, so do you go sleep deprived, or, is a shower really worth losing sleep and not getting enough sleep and possibly wrecking? Unfortunately, no, it's not. And I mean, some days I smell ripe. I mean, ripe. And I know that's TMI. And then, like, you know, I have been walking and parking farthest away mainly because I have to. Because by the time I pull into a truck stop, there is no parking other than the spots way at the back. And, you know, which is fine, which is actually working out to my benefit, depending on how you look at it. But I look at it as it's working out to my benefit. It's forcing me to walk that distance to go in and get food, and you know, and I'm really trying not to pull through the fuel island, just to pull through and walk in and grab something to eat, so then that way, you know, I can get to my parking spot quicker, and thus in turn get in the shower quicker. But you know, yeah, with parking the way it is, the sooner you get into that truck stop, the sooner you can park, the sooner you can go in and you know, relax. And even then, you don't really relax because, you know, you have to wind down. Like, you literally have to physically get your body ready to sleep. Otherwise, you're going to be up all night with your mind racing. And when you feel rushed to do something within a certain time frame, you can't really relax. So, get out of the way. I mean, seriously, get out of the way. And so what did I do the whole week that I was at my mom's? I admit it, I relaxed. My mom's and my sister's house is pretty much one of 3 places that I can just go and completely decompress and not have to worry about when I'm getting my next load. When you know, I don't have, I mean, so, sorry roommates, but you know, sometimes it's just nice to be left alone. And I'm not saying that my roommates are, you know, annoying, because they're not. Just, you know, it's the one place that I can just go and relax and not have to worry about putting up front, or, you know, and my niece and my nephew, God bless them, when I'm asleep, they complain that I'm asleep, but when I'm awake, you know, I'm jungle gym for my niece Audrey, and then I try to get one-on-one time with my nephew Benjamin, because he's a grown boy. He's going to be 16 in March, and you know, he's not my little buddy that he used to be. I mean, the kid's almost as tall as I am now. And I love those kids so much. I would do anything for those kids. And then I got to meet my my niece Olivia, who was just born last April, and she's about as cute as a button. But no, I definitely indulged. My fault. I mean, no. You know, I could be one of those people that say, no, wasn't my fault. What do you expect me to do when, you know, my sister cooks all this food and it looks so good? No. I'm not going to point the blame at my sister for being a really good cook. I mean, really good cook. And I'm not going to point the blame at her, because it was totally my fault. I mean, she even said, I want to try to be your diet friendly. And I was like, no. Cook how you normally will, and maybe I'll pick around, and maybe I won't. And, well, no, I wound up completely indulging 100%. And it's my fault. Regardless, though, I am still smaller than I was before I took this job. I am still going, with me indulging over the holidays, I obviously did not keep track of my calories or my caloric intake, so I might have gained a little bit of weight, but I'm still less than I was before I took this job. So remember that video I mentioned about baby steps? Progress is still progress. Well, now I just gotta make up for that lost progress for the holidays. And I mean, yeah, I will try to do videos as I can. Like I said, time crunch, and I admit, whenever I pull into a truck stop, the last thing on my mind is, oh hey, I got to do a video, and pretty much the last thing on my mind is getting anywhere from 6.5 to 8 hours of good hard sleep before I hit the road again the following morning. A little bit of a break though. I will get to sleep in my own bed tonight. I will be in Bismarck just for my 10 off. My roommate's already expressed, oh, so that means you can join us for New Year's Eve poker shenanigans. And I'm like, no, I can't. In fact, I'm probably going to be in bed and asleep well before the New Year's rings in, which is fine. One, I am single, so, no New Year's kiss for me, which is fine. Used to it. And then I don't drink, so I don't have to worry about waking up with that morning hangover. I mean, I do drink, but, on very, very rare occasions. But, I don't consider New Year's Eve a drinking occasion. This whole new year, new me. No, I'm still going to be the same old tank I was last year. And I'm already trying to work on the new me. I am smoking again. I'm still smoking about half a pack a day. And my mom told me, she was like, Hill, you should just focus on the weight loss. I'm more worried about you losing weight than you dying of lung cancer right now. Because me driving for as long as I am, and the whole inactivity, and some of the food I'm eating on the truck stop really makes me retain water. And with me sitting upright all day, it goes one place: my ankles. So yeah, I got cankles going on right now because of the job. But I did look into it. There are certain foods that I can eat that'll help me push the water out of my system, which means I'm going to be stopping every hour to pee, and it'll help me not retain water. And I still need to get a cooktop. I'm just going to get a Coleman camper stove. I got to find out where I'm going to put it in the truck, but I am going to get a Coleman cooktop with, the little propane tanks. And I am still going to get a cooler so I can keep that stocked up with the food that I need to be eating. So then that way, whenever I pull into a truck stop at night, pull out the cooktop. If I got room on the deck of the trailer, put it on the deck of the trailer, or drop the end gate, cook my meal right there. I know I said I was going to do that, but, I'm still playing catch up from a month and a half, 2 months of being behind on bills. So I have not had time or the resources to go and get what I need for the road yet, because I'm taking care of bills. But my next set of days off, which will be the end of January, I will be purchasing the things that I need for the road. That will be happening. Sorry about my stutter. I kept hitting bumps and, So, but yeah, I am in Wisconsin. I'm about 19 miles away from Eau Claire and 100 and some miles from St. Paul. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. I still plan on making a complete transformation. Just holiday setbacks, job setbacks. Oh, new development too. Got in touch with a buddy of mine that I used to work with up at Expertool in Minot, and my next set of days off, him and I are supposed to meet up and put together a plan to start our own company. So yeah, I definitely plan on starting up my own company and, having my own thing. I'm tired of making other people money. Like, one of the reasons why I took this job over the road was so I can learn the ins and outs of over-the-road hot shotting, because I got plenty of oil field experience in hot shotting and moving oversized loads and stuff, but I don't have enough over-the-road experience, learning how to book loads, learning how to get loads, how long it takes me to get from one place to another, especially with winter coming in, But me and my buddy Mark are going to formulate an airtight plan to start our own company. We want to get into specialty freight, high-end cars, even trying to go for government contracts. And certain people in my family have expressed interest in possibly getting started with that as well. And I mean, like, starting your own trucking company opens up so many different doors of possibilities to make money as well. You can start up your own quote-unquote logistics company, and you can broker out loads and make money that way, as well as take loads yourself and make money that way. So just me and Mark got to get together and formulate a plan on how and what the best way to go about doing that stuff is. So I have that looking up. My older sister is going to be deployed in May, I believe. April, May. Yeah, May. And I didn't get to see my little sister, but I don't really want to talk about that right now. And my mom talked with me the night before I left, and she thinks she knows what the source of my weight gain was, because last Christmas, me and my father had a falling out, and and my mom thinks in order for me to really get my mind straight with this whole weight loss thing is to confront him and try to get my stuff back. And I think she's right. Actually, I'm pretty certain she's right, because I tend to be a stress eater when I'm depressed, and I know some of my friends have seen this. Ryan, Chelsea, my current roommates. Yeah, when I'm depressed, I eat, and that's no excuse. I know I can do this. I know I have it in me to live the life that I should be living. So yeah, the reason why my mom also told me to focus on just losing weight is because I can quit smoking at any time, but if I die because of my weight, I had so many opportunities to lose weight over the years, I can't really get that back. So instead of taking on two hard challenges like I tried to, and I was so gung-ho for in the beginning, I'm going to have to focus on one. And right now, the one that's killing me the most is my weight. So that's going to be my number one focus, as well as work. But that is going to be my number one focus, is losing weight. Because I have to lose weight. I have to lose weight. I have to. I mean, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I have to lose weight. So once again, sorry for not putting out as many videos as I should have. Had quite a few setbacks in the last 3 weeks, but I'm not perfect, and I admit I'm a work in progress. So like, share, subscribe. I love you all. I really do appreciate the support. I'm sorry I've let people down that were really rooting for me. I promise this. I can't promise perfection, but I will promise results, even if it is little little baby step results. I do promise to make progress with my weight. I don't want to let anyone down. More than anything, I don't want to let myself down. And with the setbacks that I've had over the week, once I have the money, I will be depositing the money into my account. Or since I'm going to be home tonight, you know, maybe my roommate will shave something else of mine or just completely shave off my beard. I don't know. But I do appreciate the support. I do appreciate the love. I do appreciate the positivity. I do appreciate everything that you guys say. And shout out to Megan Anderson for calling me on my shit, for, you know, leaving a comment. Hey, how's the progress going, you know? Yeah, thanks. Calling me out, you know. And, well, Megan Anderson, here's to you, and here's to calling me out.